Hello, John here. As you can see, I've tinkered about with my screen. As you can see, I've now got little things here. Let me know if what you think to it. Whether it'll be anything worth doing or not, and keeping it or scrap it. I don't know. But anyway, on the basis of that, I did a mental health video the other month. I'm going to do another one of those, and this one's on social anxiety. Again, it's taken from my website where I did the blog. So actually, I'm just going to read it out and interact with it and so on. And if you'll hear music in the background, I don't know if you can hear that. Yeah, just what I'm listening to at the moment. I quite like the band. But anyway, here we go. If it looks like I'm not paying attention to you, then that's because I'm reading the screen. So yeah, it says social anxiety, a sufferer's experience. September 30th, 2017 was when it was written, and it goes. A few years ago, my sister and niece came up to visit my family. They went out for a meal, everyone except me. My niece didn't understand, so my sister had to try to explain to a 9-year-old why I couldn't face going out. Basically, she just said I was extremely shy. I wish social anxiety was that simple. I've lived with social anxiety most of my life. I was always that strange kid that never talked much, didn't have many friends, and so that's continued into my adult life. Don't get me wrong, I was able to control it for many years, fooling myself into being social, but deep down it was tearing me apart. But the last decade has been hard. I've barely left my house on my own, only venturing out once a week with my mum to do the shopping, and it takes a lot of me just to do that. I don't even do that anymore. So that's how bad it does affect me. I really have to focus on mum being there by my side or I won't cope. I never engage in talking to others. My mum is pretty much the only person I'd do that with. Anyone else I have to dig deep to say the simplest of fellows. It's only recently that I started talking to my next door neighbour, and I've lived here all my life and she was here before me. So, she's known me all my life, and I've only recently started to feel a little bit more comfortable talking to her. Carry on. I never make phone calls because it freaks me out. Literally talking on the phone is just this weird thing. I answer the house phone because I normally get to it before mum does, with her being quite ill and not mobile as much as what she used to be. But I know it's mostly going to be formal, so I'm answering the phone saying hello, and it'll be like, is mum there? And I'll pass over to her, or it'll be one of these dodgy telesales things where she just put the phone down. So I'm not actually on the phone long enough to hold a conversation for it to freak me out. It's when I have to phone someone and that scares the hell out of me. That's when that social anxiety kicks in. The internet for me has been a huge revelation. As you can probably imagine, it's a way of connecting. Using this I can talk to people. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's just words on a screen and not an actual person. So for me now, socialising is coming online and talking on social media. I text people on my mobile too. So literally we've got Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, stuff like that. I'm not a huge fan of Snapchat or WhatsApp or anything like that. I don't know why, I've just never really given them a chance. So, but any physical situation where I have to go out causes me major stress. I panic, suffer suffered many panic attacks times. My breathing gets heavy or shallow. I hyperventilate, so I get pins and needles in my whole body. I go dizzy, I get pressure pains in my chest, I get sweaty. All classic signs of a panic attack. And that can result in me literally just collapsing in a mess on the floor. I've been known to do that before when I was working, and having to come home because I was really stressing out. I actually didn't even get back home, and that was it. I was out of it. What else does it say? Living like this is hell, as you can probably imagine. I'm pretty much trapped in my house, though over the years I found ways of coping. Music, for example, that plays a big part of my life. When I'm listening to music, my concentration is on that rather than the situation that I'm about to be put into. So, yeah, I've got an MP3 player and an iPod and my headphones. I do not have wireless headphones, because the one thing I would not be able to cope with is if I was walking around town or going from A to B and they ran out. That would be an absolute killer for me. Being in the middle of nowhere or in the centre of town with no music. This is basically a distraction technique, which probably you all heard about. I focus on my music and I'm away, it blocks the surrounding out, what that is, until I face people again. Yeah. Once I'm on my destinations, such as CPN or wherever, the panic and anxiety builds up again. Over the past year, this is like last year, over the past year I've been seeing CPN every 2 weeks. Though for the last 2 months it has gone down to 3 weekly because I was progressing well. This has ended now because she feels she's done all she can. I no longer see the CPN, which is a good thing because it means that they have faith that I can carry on. But luckily I got to know her quite well, so it wasn't as if I was actually going to see this stranger that was like really weird and freaky. It was always like going to see a friend, so it wasn't too bad. So the anxiety wasn't there when I had to go to see her. It says now I have to take what I've learned to put it into use. There are things like controlled breathing techniques, where you do deep breathing and so on. That can like lower your anxiety levels and stress levels and so on. It can calm you, like a meditation basically. There's cognitive behaviour techniques. It's basically like having a toolbox, as is what everyone describes it as in the terms like medical circle. And you just call on them whenever I feel anxious. So it goes on. And says, so I guess really one thing, anxiety has ruined my life. I'm at a stage right now because anxiety had all my life. So not has, had. I'm now looking into the future for the first time since childhood. So yeah, trend on the positive there. I don't suffer that badly anymore. I do go out 3 or 4 times a week, probably down the end of the road to the corner shop or something. But I don't go to majorly busy places like a supermarket because that does stress me out. But yeah, to the corner shop, where I know them, I've known them most of my life because they've been in my town for quite a while. So I've known them for ages, so there was like friends. The chemist that I go to when I go to get my meds, they're the same people that have been in there for years. So again, it's not too stressful. Yeah, so that's my little take on anxiety. It can be worse for people, it can be not quite as bad as what I have it, but it's not a pleasant thing. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever. And I'll see you all in another video. Bye.